Okay, so this is the problem that I'm going to try to fix today. Okay, this is a 2008 Dodge Charger RT. It has an issue with the gas gauge. When it's full, sometimes it'll read half a tank. It has the trouble code P0462. So there's something going on in the cluster here that's causing it to not read gas rate sometimes. It's intermittent. It changes when you move the cluster around. So that shows that it's in the cluster. So I'm going to take the cluster out and see if I can find anything wrong with it. So first we got to pop the front piece off. And you might need to take this bottom piece off. I already have it popped off. But, so I'm going to take this out. And I'm gonna undo the screws to get the cluster out, and I'm gonna take the cluster inside and see if I can find anything. Okay, so I got this out. I suspect there's something going on in this because when I move the connector on it, it causes the fuel gauge to move. So I just need to take this apart and see if I can find anything wrong with it. Alright, so to take this apart, you need to take out all these screws, and you're gonna pop the front cover and back cover off. And to get the circuit board separated from that one piece, you need to pop the needles off of the gauges forward. You can get a tool for it. I just used a fork. Just be gentle not to break anything. Before you pop off the needles, mark it with tape their position so you know where they go back on. And then after you pop the needles off, you can separate the circuit board from the front of the panel. So this is the wiring diagram for the fuel pump and the cluster. The issue I have is with fuel level sensor number 1, and that's a dark blue with a white stripe, and the other one is also a dark blue with a white stripe. So as you can see, it's pin 2 at the cluster. So that's going to be the pin that I'm focusing on, and I won't worry about anything else because there's no other issues. So this is the back side of the instrument cluster, and on the left side is the circuit for the fuel gauge. I don't see anything that's obviously broken. I'm gonna resolder those points there because there might be some microscopic cracks. You can't see it on the camera though. Alright, so it's not the best in the world, but I added solder to that, and it's fine that it touches that other thing because that's where it connects. So I'm going to throw it in and see if it fixes it. Alright, so I got it all back together now, and the code's gone and it's reading the proper reading now. So that fixed it.